Seth, how would you characterize the day today?
It was really weird. I felt like I played well, but I parred all the par fives, which just walking off every one of them, it's just such a bad taste in your mouth. But other than the par fives, I really played great. Had decent looks on all the fives too, just didn't capitalize. But it just feels like the way the course is set up right now, it's hard to, well, I was going to say it's hard to go really low, but Scotty shot 8 or 9 or whatever he did. He doesn't count. But it's hard to go really low. It seems like you have a bunch of 10 to 25 footers for birdie all day, so you just got to stay patient. And stayed patient, got a nice bounce on 9, getting over that bunker and kind of having a kick-in birdie versus having to grind for an up and down, and settled me down a little bit. Had a lazy 3-putt on 12, but other than that, just played pretty disciplined and played well.
At this point, when you see Scotty's name creeping up that leaderboard, what are you thinking?
It's pretty epic. I was talking to Carl, my caddy, walking to 15 tee box. I'm like, I grew up watching the end of Tiger, got to see Rory, DJ, Jordan, like all these guys kind of dominate for a period of time, and I was like, we could be in the midst of, something really, really special, and I just thought it was cool. Played behind him every day so far, so he'll be behind me tomorrow. But I just think it's cool. It's got to be annoying for some of the guys, but I love it. I still feel like I have a way to go to really prove myself that I am I'd say a top 15, 10 player in the world. I haven't gotten to that point quite yet, so I'm not annoyed. I'm just kind of sitting back, and it's honestly really cool to see. It's really cool to see. It gives us something to strive for,
I was just going to say, does it feel like it motivates?
Yeah, like obviously when a lot of us get out here, we're doing our own thing and have our own way of playing and trying to get through the course with a little less shots as possible, and not necessarily comparing with the guys up top, but thinking about it, kind of making a game plan. It's cool to see like where the separation is, and he's pretty much better than everybody in everything. I mean, he's gotten the putter figured out, and he's always been a great putter, so it's just a matter of time. And it's you don't want to compare because it's not even possible to do what he's doing really, but it's just cool that you have benchmarks and you can put in the work, and there's a ton of room for improvement for all of us, which is great to see.
Do you remember like the first time you played with him or saw him, or remember seeing him?
Yeah, I played with him in a tournament in Waco, Texas called the Starburst, and it was I can't remember if there was a third in our group, but my dad and Scotty's dad they're both caddying for us, and he probably beat me by like 8 or 9, and it's funny because Scotty was like pretty self-deprecating about his round, and then Scott, his dad, was just kind of making fun of him. I don't know. It was really funny, and ever since then, he's a year ahead of me in school, and played with him most of my life. Actually didn't play in the same group as him much, but just playing a lot of tournaments with him. I don't actually know if I beat him in any junior or college tournaments. So at least I beat him in a pro event before. I got that. But I played with him my whole life. He's been a great player the whole time, and he's been a great dude the whole time too. He doesn't have to go and talk to me, for instance, and he's always been super nice, and couldn't be a better world number one, I think.
So as you look to try to track him down, how do you kind of mentally think about that and pursue that?
I think kind of like I said, once I tee it up on the first tee, you don't even really think about who you're going up against to a certain degree. You already know what you're going up against when you tee off, so when you're out there, it's just trying to get the best shot on every shot and trying to play each hole how it's meant to be played. So at least for me, I feel like it's pretty easy when I get on the course. I don't really think about the guys in front of me on the leaderboard or anything. I just kind of want to do my job, and if I happen to be contention come last few holes on the back 9, that's when I try and step it up and ramp it up. But just gonna stick to my thing.
Thanks, Sahith. Appreciate it.
Yeah.